one of my largest portfolio allocations in this stock. All right, brothers, today we're going to be talking about this $4 asset that I believe has massive upside potential, why I own so many shares, how many shares I currently have in my portfolio. We're going to be diving into the investor's presentation. We're going to be diving into, the analytics, their revenue, their, how much return on investment I believe you'll get from this company, their growth, and what they dive into. Before we dive into this, I hope you find massive value in it. As always, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. Make sure to leave a comment down below. And if you had not have already had the opportunity, subscribe to our YouTube channel and check us out on our website at Brotherhood Finance. Furthermore, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to dive into one of the best videos we're going to present to you. Let's dive into this instantly. All right, so how many shares do I own? Now, I speak where my mouth and my money is. So I own 123 shares in this account right here, and I own 434 in this account right here. Now, what could this stock be? Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, that stock is Planet 13 Holdings. So if you have been following us for a while, I've been talking about this stock ever since about the $2 range. I've been in it since about $1.90 a share. The stock has massive upside. Their revenue and the growth overall is great. They have a great CEO by the name of Larry Schaefer, and they're in one of the growing industries. Well, what is that industry? It is the marijuana industry. So I believe legalization is going to occur very soon. How can you get into this stock? What am I seeing? So first off, you need to understand if you want to get into the stock, I'm personally invested in this stock. It's an OTC stock, which means over the counter. So it's a smaller market capitalization of about $1.2 billion company. You look right here, look at the revenue, up 205%. Diluted EPS up 33%, net profit margin up 63%, operating income up 76%, and their cash on hand, otherwise known as liquidity, is up almost 500%. So those are some important metrics to keep in mind. Let's dive into the overall presentation and the investors page, and let's dive furthermore into what makes this a great company and why I'm personally invested in it and why I have a large proportion of my wealth invested in this company. All right, brothers, so here's the presentation right here. Obviously, we know it's Planet 13, so they have some superstores in Nevada. They have one in Santa Ana, California, and this is their corporate presentation as of August 2021. Again, ticker symbol PLNHF, and it's an OTC stock. All right, so obviously you have the disclaimers. Our company. So this company, Planet 13, was founded in 2015. Currently has 515 plus employees. It's in 2 states. Now you're going, okay, it's only in 2 states. How do I think of this? I think of this as, the superstore of marijuana. So when you go and you buy, a product, you want to see, is it reputable? Does it have good brands? This company has amazing branding, amazing CEOs. Marijuana is still not legalized yet, so I think once that occurs, it's going to be massive upside potential. We're going to be diving into some other further things and some secrets about this stock as well. 3 cultivation and production facilities, 3 operating retail locations, 56 plus dispensaries of products. So you gotta understand, when they own all these products, they own Dreamland chocolates. They own some of the top superior premium brands as far as THC percentile goes. And I think this is going to be a massive industry. I think in the next 10, 20 years, we're going to walk into a gas station, we're going to be able to buy a joint just like we can buy a cigarette, because governments can tax it. They like to tax it, and make money off taxes. That's why gas is so expensive. That's why cigarettes are legal. That's why alcohol is important. The government wants their fair share, and they want to make sure that they're getting their tax money. So year-over-year revenue growth right here, 205%. Q2 2021 revenue, $32.8 million. Market capitalization as of 8/25/21, $976 million. So this company, again, growing very well. Just some statistics and some facts. 74% of Americans prioritize experiences over products. So you walk into Planet 13 in Las Vegas or Santa Ana, California, you're going to notice, wow, they have great branding, great products, and you have a great experience. So I kind of look at this as, walking into like a Cabela's, but back in the day, but for marijuana. However, they own some of the top premium cannabis so that they can then give out to other dispensaries and make revenues in that essence, and all their other products. It's just a massive upside stock in my opinion, and there's so much value to it, which is again why it's one of my largest positions. So if you look here, in Nevada, like I was saying, they have the 2 retail locations, the Planet 13 Superstore and the Medicine Dispensary. So again, that's also one of their top premium cannabis brands, is the Medicine. 3 cultivation facilities, like I was saying, and they have the 1 retail location in the Orange County Superstore. Experience the Planet 13 Entertainment Complex. Again, you're going to walk in here and you're going to be amazed. Not only are you getting some premium brands brands and some great, marketing from the company itself. They have a US $70.5 million revenue, over 1 million visitors. And this is in COVID. Imagine what this company is going to scale and how they're going to increase their return on investment when we're out of COVID. Even in COVID, they're still, being a profitable company. 9% of Nevada's total cannabis sales. So that sounds small, but that's actually a pretty large market capitalization, especially when you start to think about, okay, this company has liquidity, cash on hand to be able to buy more superstores, more branding, and grow their brand overall with a great CEO and leadership. We're going to be diving into that. So it's kind of what some of the inside of Planet 13 is looking like. So, the consumer-facing production, how they, there's even places to eat food and other experiences within it. So they want to, take that full experience to the next level. So again, positioning. We know it as in real estate. We've talked about real estate. Location, 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 as Grant Cardone likes to say. So, Planet 13 Superstore is strategically positioned in the Las Vegas market, and it's the closest dispensary to the heart of the Las Vegas Strip, which is massive. Again, building momentum over time. Is this company's EBITDA increasing? Even with COVID-19, is their revenue increasing? I like to see that. I like to look at a stock and an asset, understand why I'm investing in it, and knowing that it's going to grow over time and that they are building over time. So that way I know my return on investment is going to, eventually happen. So if you look right here, they are building momentum, and they had $70.5 million as previous stated revenue in 2020. If you look at this chart and you want to dive into it more, you can. I don't want to take up too much time. Growing product portfolio. Products are imperative. Not only is the experience important, but so are the products. So right here, in-house brands make up 20% of the Superstore sales in quarter 2 of 2021. They have increased cultivation to support vertical integration of medicine flower line, wholesaling to 56 plus dispensaries as mentioned before, and multiple SKUs across products categories in top 10 in Nevada. 2021 Nevada objectives. Maintain 8 to 10% share of Nevada cannabis sales. They did that. Leverage production facility and additional cultivation facility to grow share of Nevada wholesale cannabis sales. Increase margin at retail locations. They did that. Just overall, their sales are continuing to increase, and this company over time is going to be a growth beast. And it's an OTC stock, so Wall Street, a lot of those big retailers, the people that have the big money, can't invest in this asset yet. So once it goes more mainstream, the stock is going to explode. I think it's going to be a very great contender and a very good asset for me to hold for the long run. Obviously they have the California objectives, so they actually are meeting their objectives. That's imperative for a company. You want to see, can the management team and can the CEOs plan out and then continue to embark and accomplish those goals that they have set. So they're vertically integrated through acquisition of cultivation and production facilities, and they have made their Santa Ana, California store, as we mentioned previously. Obviously they just opened this, the Orange County Superstore, like I was saying. It's a 55,000 square foot facility. Now, something you got to keep in mind is Planet 13 is literally, and I mean literally, the largest cannabis superstore in the world. They have that location. So it is a very growing company, lots of upside, my potential, and I'm very excited for this company. Neighborhood retail concept. So again, they have the medicine branding, and they have the fully built out 4,750 square foot store within their superstore, and it's achieving a higher percentile of in-house brand sales than the superstore location. 2021 U.S. objectives. Now this is something to keep in mind, brothers. So when you're evaluating these companies, what are their objectives long term? So we're only talking about 2-3 superstores right now, but start to think about what when they have 20 superstores or 50 or 100 or 1,000, and they're starting to be able to do that because they have liquidity, they have cash, they're becoming profitable and increasing their revenues. So the company overall is just growing. And again, when acquire 1 to 2 additional licenses in Tier 1 markets for the superstore development. Look, they're accomplishing it. They're checking off their goals. And, open neighborhood stores in attractive markets. They are continuing to do that. And again, they just opened the Orange County Superstore. So this is going to be crazy for this stock. Now, their 5-year objective right here, if you look, 8 plus superstores. And Tier 1 markets across the U.S. So that's one of their main goals. Imagine when they have 8 stores. So we are literally at a discount of buying the stock. And if you look at the stock, it's actually been, kind of beaten down, kind of leveling out around the $4.90 price target, which is a great entry position if you want to get in. Again, If you have followed this video this far, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. I hope you found massive value in this, and leave a comment down below on what your opinion is on this investment overall. And they're also supported by fully aligned management and strong balance sheets. So looking at the balance sheet is very important, like I was saying before. So if you look at their cash and their long-term debt, they have a substantial more cash than they have debt. Inside ownership is making up of 45%, which helps the company overall. And again, their revenues are continuing to grow, and the gross profit, and their net operating income is also doing well. Management and board of directors. This is something that's very imperative to look at. Larry Schaefer, founder of the largest private printing company in Nevada. So when I see something like that as one of the head CEOs, he has the experience. He's founded the largest private printing company in Nevada. So huge. Former city councilor. Massive. Managing director of real estate companies owning over 1,000 acres. This dude knows how to scale businesses, which is very important, especially for one of the CEO and the CEOs. Robert Groesbeck, former mayor of Henderson, Nevada. Practiced law. He understands law. He knows how to implement things correctly. For 25 plus years. Serial entrepreneur that has grown multiple successful businesses. Again, he knows how to grow businesses. Dennis Logan, the CFO. CFO of multiple public companies and 17 plus years in investing banking. He knows where to put the money. He knows how to allocate cash and increase returns. Chair of audit committee for multiple public companies and organizations. So it's just something to keep in mind when you're looking at these. I'm not going to dive into all the management and board of directors because these are kind of the minor ones. Still very imperative if you want to dive into these on your own time. But great board of directors, great growth, expansion, positioned in the right marketplace. And it's not even legalized yet, so wait until it's not an OTC stock and legalization occurs. Massive upside. It's going to generate wealth for many people. Trendy. Now this is again one of their brands. Branding is very important, and again they also focus on their experiences. So they have the extracts. So they have the CBD, and they also have wax. So they specialize in expertly crafting the best disposable vape pens. That's very important too. People, they don't want to always have to deal with all the hassle. So Trendy came out with some of the best vapes and concentrates available on the market. Gummies. People like edibles. So when you really start diving into this company on the long term is going to be a massive player. So I think they're going to, again, this is just some crazy stuff. Their gummies, amazing, high quality gummies infused with real fruit ingredients and flavors that will embody our favorite tropical flavors. So they are reaching every potential area of this market, which is something I like to see. Now, some of the top premium cannabis brands right here. Flower Medicine. So their medicine right here, growing medical marijuana is an art form. We treat it as such. Some of the top, and I mean it's literally rated by professionals, top premium cannabis in the world from Planet 13. Dreamland Chocolates. Welcome to the world of Dreamland Chocolates. So they're in every single marketplace you can think of as far as the marijuana industry goes. So massive upside. Again, I'm just super excited about this stock in the long term. I have a lot of positions, as I showed before, in my Roth IRA and then in my individual account as well. I'm buying this stock personally. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I am buying the stock personally anywhere below the $5, around the $5 target range. Absolute steal long term. Flower vape concentrates. So again, their concentrates are very good. They have the vapes, they have the pen, they have the edibles. Wide growth for this company in every single market category that has to do with the cannabis industry. And last but not least, we have the bath bomb gummies. So you get it, what you see, high-end products that are custom formulated. So if you want that CBD, you want the healthier alternative, they also offer some of those premium products as well. So brothers, as always, I hope you found massive value in this video. As always, again, ticker symbol PLNHF. If you want to buy the stock, you're probably going to have to use an app like Webull or Fidelity because, again, it is an OTC stock. So it's a smaller market capitalization company. I hope you found massive value in this video. As always, if you had not had the opportunity already, make sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave a comment, your thoughts, your opinions on this stock. One of my favorite stocks personally, one of my largest portfolio allocations overall, and I'm super excited for what the future holds for not only the marijuana industry, but especially Planet 13. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Peace, brothers.